back to Burning River Bushcraft. I was on a walk today along the edge of the wood line, and there's a small stream that runs through here, and it's currently nearly dry. There's a few pockets where it's a little bit deeper and it seems to be holding water still. In those pockets there seems to be quite a bit of crawdads collected. So I brought a couple 2-liter pop bottles out and I'm going to make a crawdad trap. So the first step is we're going to make a cut along the body of the bottle itself where the taper actually stops. Now I've got some stones already in this bottle. If I was to insert this straight, so the nozzle would be centered up as opposed to down, that's usually what I do when I make a minnow trap. Today, going after crawdads, like I said, I'm going to put a small ramp on it. So it's going uphill. Then theoretically, we'll have this pointed in the up direction. Crawdads will swim in, won't be able to get back out again. So I'm going to set the position I like. Since I've got one, I'm going to utilize an awl today. So I've got an awl on my Swiss Army knife, and it's going to make quick work of it. Okay, so that's going to lock it into position. I'm going to put a few more holes in it randomly. That's going to help it sink, and that's also going to help the scent of the bait spread around. Again, so I've just got 2 sticks in it to hold it in position. If I did not have the awl, obviously I could use the point of my knife. The awl is a lot safer. I have made these in the past where I actually made it all the way around the circumference with the awl, and then I sewed it in place with my canvas needle and bank line. That was a bit excessive. This is going to work just as well. Now I'm going to make 2 today. I've got two different style bottles. Same process. You know, quick and dirty way to utilize trash resources. Okay, and again I've just got a stick at 6 o'clock, 12 o'clock. That seems to lock it into place. For bait, I've got some summer sausage here. This one didn't get any breather holes, so I will let that bait aerate so they got a better chance of smelling it. We'll throw the paper in here for scent also. Okay, so Ethan here, he's caught a frog. Frog's not doing too well. I believe it got hit with a mower when the county was mowing this. So, you know, obviously that's not fit for consumption, but it sure is fit for bait. So we're going to throw the frog in here. I believe the crawdads are probably eating this thing anyway. Okay, so I have 2 crawdad traps. We're going to use this bottom stake and kind of seat it in the mud to try to keep the funnel in the up direction. This one's actually got the dead frog plus some summer sausage. This one here is summer sausage only. And also, like I said before, there's a couple rocks in here just for weight. Okay, so we're going to set the traps down into the water and we'll check them tomorrow morning.
Right in the middle.
Try to keep that up, let it fill with water and sink it down in there. So on further review here, we might be catching tadpoles instead of crawdads. I believe there still are some crawdads over on that other side, but this kind of trap, it'll catch, you know, small minnows, crawdads, tadpoles, salamanders, any of the lower food chain resources along the water's edge like this. You know, we should be good with this trap. So we'll check them tomorrow and we'll fill you in on how we did. So it's been a little less than 24 hours. We came back to check the minnow trap. You know, we've got the possibility of tadpoles, crawdads, minnows. You can see it's over my shoulder here. We'll zoom in a little bit, show you what it looks like. I can see a lot of activity around right now. This time of day, we just happen to see frogs hopping up and down the ditch line. I believe we're going to come back at night with some gigs and see what we can do about that. But we'll go check it out. Let's see what we have. Okay, I'm going to hop out there and get it. You want to go or you want me to?
I want to go.
Let me get out there with you. Hold on. Don't hit the camera.
Oh, there's a frog just like that.
So we got quite a bit of activity around the trap. Ethan, go ahead and pick the trap up. Nozzle in first. Lift it up.
Oh yeah, there's stuff in there. Is that snails? Yep, there's
Let me
snails.
see.
Snails, there's crawdads in there.
Is there?
Yeah.
Okay. So even on the outside of the trap, we've got snails stuck to it. Get a couple of these. Ethan, hold the trap for a minute.
Oh yeah, you see them? See their tails?
Hold on a minute. How many snails do you see roughly on the outside, Ethan?
Like 20.
Okay. So they're little guys yet, but there's about 20 of these snails stuck on the outside of the bottle and along the inside edge. Now that's not going to be much of a meal, but if you're looking for bait, you know, this is That's a pretty good score. What else we got in there, Ethan?
Want me to lift it? Kick it up there?
Yeah, let's set it up here.
Seafood tails.
Oh yeah, there's way more than 20 snails in here. This thing's coated with snails. So I'm gonna pull these pins out. These sticks that we put in place. Here you go, hold on to that. And you see again, we're coated with snails.
There's a
all the way around. Let's see. Oh, there's a tadpole.
Looks like fog.
Here. Get him. You got him? Here, put him in my hand. Okay, we got one tadpole. Okay, bud. Let's see what else we got. Here, you hold the tadpoles. Here's another one.
All tadpoles. No crocodile?
Snails, more snails. I don't see a crawdad in there.
Hmm.
So our bait is still in there. You know, we've still got that dead frog that we had. We've still got most of the trail sausage that we put in there. Okay, so let's see those. Alright, so we got, out of that first trap, I got 2 tadpoles and probably 35-40 snails. You know, there is quite a bit of snails in there. And again, that's not something you're going to really want to munch on, but for as far as bait goes, this is premium bait. Let's go check the other one and see what we have.
Oh, I
Oh,
see,
this one's loaded.
see bellies.
This one's loaded with tadpoles. So here's the second trap.
No snails.
Okay. And I'm going to try to funnel some of these out. Now, if you invert the nozzle, you can drain a little bit of the water out a little bit at a time. No,
Well,
there's
that's...
one that's jumping.
Where is it?
It's right here, hold on. Right there.
Little guy.
Oh, that's a minnow.
Whoa, minnow.
So that's a minnow. So we got minnows mixed in with our tadpoles.
Dads of crab. Still a lot. Gotta flick these out. What's this meat?
That's the bait. Okay. So in this one,
It's at least 20.
this is loaded. This is actually a sizable meal right here. You know, you could boil these up and make a legitimate meal out of these. This is beyond just the realm of fishing for bait at this point. And this is only after 24 hours. This just happened to be a better spot. I would probably put 2 traps in here because there's quite a bit more tadpoles swimming around the area. So this is definitely a good location. But let's do a count here.
Put them in here.
Okay, I've got 1,
Here, I got it.
1, 2,
3.
3. Here's 4. Here's 5. Here's 6. Here's 7. Here's 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. There was 17. 18. 19. 20. There's a minnow right here.
One fell out, I think.
That's 21. Here's 22. Here's 23. '24, 25. There's 2 small minnows in my hand right here. Okay.
Where did that other minnow go?
So 25 plus the 2 over there, so we're talking about 27 tadpoles and minnows. And that's 24 hours, that's what 2 traps out. So you can just imagine, you know, you amplify this, more bottle traps out, more time committed to trapping, and this is a sizable amount of food. Now also, these frogs, or these tadpoles, they're starting to grow legs already. And you know, it's a Dave Canterbury saying, live food never spoils. You know, if you had a larger container, 5-gallon bucket, something like that, you could keep these alive, use them for bait, and harvest the frogs as they grow. So that's another option for you. But you know, this is turning trash into a usable tool. We took a 2-liter pop bottle, we used a knife and an awl, and you could have done without the awl just fine, and made a trap. So go ahead and try this for yourself. This has been Jamie Boggs with Burning River Bushcraft. See you next time.
Bye.
Here you go.
I'm gonna totally raise these to be frogs. And Mom's totally not gonna know about it.